Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
It's Facebook Friday again.
It is, or I should just say morning because I feel like I'm still sleeping. So,
Yeah, Lisa's so lucky. She has the morning kind of in a relaxed way, and I hit the ground like running. But then the other thing is she's got more energy at night. You're an evening person.
Well, I'm an evening person, but I'm not a night owl.
Come on, you stay stitching till 11:30.
Well,
or don't you do that anymore?
On the weekends, yeah. On the weekends, I would.
You know where I am at 11:30?
You're in bed.
That's right, not stitching. I'm not even awake. Anyway, we're all something, and being a morning person and an evening person doesn't really impact you too much, except I find it difficult to accept evening invitations.
Yes.
I'd rather be home.
Yeah.
Be able to fall into bed when I get too tired.
Well, my problem is I think I can stay up, and then I sit in my chair, and within 15 minutes, I'm falling asleep.
You're gone.
I'm gone. Yeah.
I don't know. Do any of you have these issues? I mean, it could be, the fact that we're getting a bit older, but although I think I was always like that. I was always a morning person.
You're always a morning person, yeah. I don't think you get up as early as you used to anymore.
No. I think that's the only change.
Yeah.
I sleep longer.
You sleep longer. I wish I could sleep longer.
Yeah, I don't always sleep in the middle of the night. That's the thing. In the middle of the night, I'm reading and twiddling my thumbs. But morning, like early evening and late morning, I'm good.
Yeah.
Then that's when I sleep. Beverly says hello. Donna's here.
Hi, Donna. Cloudy and cool. Well, we're cloudy and cool up here today, too. So
yeah, we kind of are. We got matching weather.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
What's really funny, at my house, it was beautiful blue sky, and I'm driving out here going, ooh, big dark clouds
that's
out
only
this
like,
way.
what, 20 minutes away?
20 minutes away, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi, Loretta. Dory's here. Yay, where it's raining.
Where it's raining.
Okay. Hey, here comes your son.
Yeah, there. See? Yeah, it's coming.
It's kind of good. We're having a very nice fall, actually. There's definitely some rainy and cloudy times, but we've also got some sunshine, which we often expect in September.
Yes, exactly. Well, September, the first week of September was nice, and then it kind of hit with rain for the last 3 weeks of it.
But no fires.
No fires this year, so that's good.
Good morning, Marty.
Hi, Marty.
It's good to see you.
Cynthia. Good to see you, Jennifer.
Good. Home for the doctor. Great.
Oh, yay.
That's good to hear. I hope that was good news. And I hope, Marty, you're feeling a little better as well.
Yeah.
Patty says, I'm here from Edmonton visiting. It's always zero in Edmonton. When is it not zero in Edmonton?
Well, that's right. And, this week, and they're in Alberta, they're supposed to get, I think, between 30 to 60 centimeters of snow.
See, that's why the interior of Canada has this reputation of having igloos.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of snow at other times where nobody else has them in the rest of North America. We've got quite the, central area of Canada for weather.
Yes.
But just remember, we don't have igloos here most of the year.
Yeah.
It's nice, though, to see family, right, Patty? Kathleen says, as I have gotten older, I find that I wake earlier, but I don't get out of bed right away. Yeah, exactly. Good point. Carolyn says, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I don't think we've met Carolyn here before.
So.
This could be her first.
I don't recognize that name.
No, your first live stream, and so glad you said hello.
Hi, Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Loretta Bonetti. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
To you, too. Elizabeth Peterson. Nice. Hi. Jennifer says, yes, I'll be wide awake watching TV and then wake up to go to bed.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that the truth, Jennifer? Absolutely.
It wasn't that long ago when I was in Virginia looking at all the trees.
Yeah.
I went there with Sue of Citrus Hideaway.
Did you go to Virginia?
Maybe. Yes, I think I was north into Virginia. Does that make sense at all? I was in Sturbridge, which is Massachusetts.
Yeah, and then you went to Vermont.
It was Vermont, not Virginia. Yeah. It's all nice there, though.
It is. Yeah.
It's a V. Hi, Linda Marchand.
Hi, Linda. Good to see you.
And Carolyn. I have been a lurker. Aha. I'm so glad you said hello. It's really nice to see new people here, and so glad you lurked, too, because that's kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Marty Martin says, I slept in my bed last night for the first time.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so glad you're you're back in your bed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Way to go. So there is progress, right, Marty?
Absolutely.
Surgery is just such a darn problem because you have to do all that healing and it doesn't always go as quickly as we'd like.
Well, especially if you can't move your arm, right? You're just locked into place.
Yeah. So we feel for you. We always think about you. Sandra Morris says, oh, she's from Langley, BC. Again, another new one. Yeah. Unless, of course, you've been lurking.
Lurking, yes.
I love that lurking idea. And Corinne Sakura-san joined. Yep. Hello, Corinne. Good to see you. So what have you been up to this week?
Oh, the time flies by. Well, I've been putting the finishing touches on the retreat project.
Oh, yes.
So that's what I've been doing.
Oh, yes. You've been doing a lot of finishing. And actually, we have completed a few little videos.
A few little videos. We're getting close to the actual completion of it. So,
yes, it's going to be really fun. Actually, our retreat project is going to be done on the 24th.
Yes.
Is that when we start?
Yes, that's when the retreat, that's when everybody arrives, but we have first day of classes on the 25th.
Of October. So it's like less than a month away.
Less than a month away.
Looking forward to everyone.
Yeah.
Corinne, you are new here, I think. I know that you've just joined and it's nice to see you. I'm not sure where you live. It would be nice to know where do you live from. Live from. So we have a show and tell about the retreat project.
We do, yes. Yeah.
So exciting. I'm going to let Lisa take all the credit for this completely because she has really done an amazing job, except that, of course, you did the
box, and I think that is, makes the whole project. So
but wait till you see it. Of course, shall we show them now?
Yeah, sure, why not? We don't have all the pieces here, but we can show.
So they're starting to come together.
So there's the little book.
Cute little book, yeah.
And there's one page. Now we have the wool felt in it.
With even a needle.
With even a needle, yes, because I've not quite ended off that thread. And there's that part. And then the back. I really like it. It's so cute.
Nobody is going to put my name on there, right? Just remember that's for your name.
Yeah.
So I'll hold on to this while you're showing the box. Yeah.
So here's
still a thread hanging from
this. There's the
there we go.
Box.
Yes, cover. And this goes on there like that. Oh dear. Yeah, how do we do this now? Okay. Let's put it on so that it's like
there we go.
Steady.
There. Okay. Straighten it. It's hard to tell on the there.
That's how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Of course, it hasn't been glued down yet, and that's coming this weekend.
Yeah.
So next week we should have the entire book box ready. But it's going to be like flush with the thing.
Exactly.
And the book box is going to contain that.
Yep.
Oh, and what about the scissor fob?
I'll do that this weekend.
That's the inside. Yep. Oh, really? Yep. Oh, the scissor fob is going to be done this weekend.
Yep.
I know that we have done many scissor fobs before, so this time we've actually reduced some of our video finishing because we keep doing the same
videos over and over again.
Yeah, and we thought, no, go on our video channel.
That's right. Yes, because there's lots of scissor fob finishing or ornament finishing on our channel. So.
Exactly. So you can go there for those kinds of things. And Monica Quote says, hello from Germany. Hello, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
Carol Ann says, hello from Gibraltar once again.
Yeah.
Nice. And Corinne is from Bordeaux.
Oh, wow.
For some reason, I would have thought you were from Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because of your
last name. Yeah.
It sounds a bit Japanese, and it's really a nice name.
Yeah.
So very glad to have you here from Bordeaux, France. Sandra Morris says, very cute. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Linda loves it. Nice. Hi, Kathleen. D'Souza. Hello, Susan Poling.
Hello, Susan. Yeah.
Looks like everyone's drifting in, which is nice.
They are, absolutely.
Well, as far as our Facebook Friday is concerned, we have a little bit of a regimen. We say hello to as many people as we can. But as you may have noticed, there have been more and more people joining. So we may not continue saying hello to everyone all the time. It just depends on how much we have to say.
That's right. Yes. And sometimes we have lots to say.
Sometimes we're like, you can't shut us up.
That's right.
And sometimes we have like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What's going on? Anyway, we have this, we've been working on this finishing, which has been really cool. And you've also been working on other things this week.
I have gotten the new products ready that are going to be released. So those are ready
They
to
are
go.
released.
They are? Have you put them up on the website already?
They're up on the website.
So then we should go, okay, well now everybody, the bling tree is now ready for you to order.
Yep, it's up on the website. And I want you to know, particularly people who have come here to the chat group and are looking at our streaming, you get first dibs at the student kit.
Yes.
There's a really small amount of student kits
Yes.
left over from our class. And we have put them in on our website under student kits. So you have to look through the menu. Don't go to the leaflets section or the Thea's designs or whatever. Just go down about another 3 and it says student kits. Go there and you can get the entire kit with everything in it except for
the finishing fabric.
this beautiful fabric that Lisa found, which really sets it off.
Which was in my stash for the last 20 years.
Stash, so
So it's probably not even available anymore because I
No.
think it's quite old, that fabric.
But if you're going to do a flat fold like this, we do have the finishing instructions are going to be on YouTube, but they're not quite there yet. So please be patient. We've worked really hard to get you these products on time in September, our last weekend in September. I think.
Weekend in September. So what they get in the student kit is the fabric to stitch on, all the threads and the beads and sparkly bits,
The bling,
and then of course the instructions.
exactly. And the instructions for finishing and for stitching
That's right.
are really complete, and they have pictures, right?
Yes, they
We've got
do.
Color
Yeah,
pictures
color
for
pictures.
you as usual. And the bling looks really cool up close as well. If you can see that, there's lots and lots of different things. There's little, we do have to mention that sometimes we can't get the things that we used on this tree.
Yeah.
But so we'll put in substitutions that are equal, but they may not be quite the same. And one of the things that we have discovered is that we have these little mother of pearl discs.
Yes.
And they're 4 millimeters, so they're not too big. And we use them as, or I use them as ornaments. You can see one right. Oh, you can see how they shine. Those little round ones.
Yeah.
Well, suddenly, no, we can't get them anymore. So we were really devastated, and we looked and looked, couldn't find them. But then Lisa found some of those discs with a hole right in the middle.
Right in the middle of the bead rather than through the side.
Exactly.
So they'll still kind of look the same.
They will. In fact, you can probably decorate them up with some
Absolutely.
gold thread or
gold
whatever.
thread or something like that.
Lots
That
of
would look
fun.
really nice.
Yeah. So don't be surprised if sometimes the bling doesn't look the same as on the picture.
That's right.
Okay, because they're not we can't get it all the time.
We can't get it all the time. But the thing is all Christmas trees look different anyways. So,
Exactly.
add your own bling. If you don't like the bling that's in the accessory pack, just add your
Who
own.
wouldn't like all that bling?
Well, some people might want
One
a
of the
little
things
different.
that I love is these guys here. Where are we?
Yeah.
This little lamp.
Oh, yeah.
Those
little light bulbs.
They're
Yes, they're
really
really cute.
And we have presents under the tree as
Yeah.
well. Those are also 3-dimensional buttons.
And I like the sequins on them, on there too.
Totally
Yeah.
cool sequins. Anyway, we have lots of things in the Yak Pack. And
It's a pretty packed pack.
yeah, actually, it is quite big.
Yeah.
And the student kit will give you the fabric as well, which is really
Yeah.
cool. So if you're going to get one, I would recommend that you go to the student kits in the menu, just look them up, and find the Bling Tree student kit under that heading in the menu, okay? Because there won't be very many left pretty soon, I would imagine, because this is all about the bling.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
Then the Yak Pack will be, or the student kit will be gone quickly. The bling is also in the Yak Pack, and it's also in the leaflets, under leaflets.
Yeah.
The other one that we have released is this one.
The autumn box.
Yeah.
And Sandra just stitched it and had it framed, which looks wonderful as well.
Well, Sandra de Leon ended up using these sides, I think both these sides.
Right, she expanded it, yes.
And put them on top and on bottom.
Yeah.
And then, so that made it kind of like a sampler.
Absolutely.
Which was really unique. And then she framed it. Wasn't it gorgeous?
It was gorgeous.
Yeah. So this is the Autumn box, and it does have silk ribbon in it at the top and the bottom and the sides. However, if you're not really very comfortable with silk ribbon, we have, as you know, or may not know, there is the Victoria Sampler Academy, where level 2 of the Beyond Cross Stitch videos and classes, the course called level 2, is all about silk ribbon. So if you're like hesitant, like some people are, in doing silk ribbon, these are very simple stitches.
Absolutely.
And they are shown to you extremely well, if I do say so myself, in the Beyond Cross Stitch level 2 on victoriasampleracademy.com. Okay, so go there, sign up for level 2, and you'll be able to do all these amazing stitches on the bottom and on the sides, like that. Okay, so what about this pattern though? Why did we release it again?
Well, it was part of our finishing series, and the finishing series have been kind of hidden. People don't realize they're there, or they think it's just for finishing and not the actual pattern itself. And so we're now putting it into the regular lineup so people can notice it and
check them out.
Yeah,
it really is noticeable that when we put out another one that was in the finishing section, suddenly there was a new interest in it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's new. I think it's just, like you say,
people didn't realize.
Couldn't find it on our website.
Yeah.
Really.
For example, this morning I've got an email in my inbox. I haven't answered it yet, from someone who said they're interested in the spring box. But
where is it?
They've noticed the finishing, so that they just assumed it was the finishing part. Where can they get the pattern?
No.
Yeah.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
So anyway, we thought we'd re-release these slowly, one by one, and it kind of helps to have something new for us as far as our releases are concerned. But I've been spending an awful lot of time on the Academy, and that takes time, right? So my designing has slowed down a little bit
in
the last little while. So we thought we'd move these over, and that will give people a new lease on life as far as our new pieces are concerned. And don't forget, the inside of this is where there is a secret.
That's right.
Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous?
And then the scissor fob is down in the bottom too. There we go.
Drop that one out.
Drop it out.
But this is a removable pin cushion. So you can actually put this by your side as you're stitching in the fall.
That's right.
In the fall.
In the fall. Because you wouldn't want to use it in the spring.
No, exactly. And it's got wonderful things around it, a little pumpkin. So this by itself can be really cute. And it fits in here. Look at the lip there that it fits onto, is all around the inside of this. So this fits in and can be moved back and forth because Lisa made it like that. Isn't that awesome? And what about
and there's a cute little scissor fob with a leaf on it.
Exactly, right. And it's got the backing fabric.
Yeah.
By the way, when you're finishing things, I find that the smaller patterns really look better on our patterns.
Absolutely. Yes, you don't want something too big of a pattern.
I've made huge mistakes buying fabric that I loved.
Yeah.
But way better for like a curtain.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you're finishing things and you're buying finishing fabric, of course you have to tone it in with what it is. But this is very small and it really looks cool. This one's not even that big. Like when you're looking at this one, you can see that the pattern itself is not too big, so it doesn't overwhelm.
Yes.
They're not great big pine cones. And simple patterns are kind of nicer.
Yes.
You know, like quilting fabric.
Yeah. Not too busy, not too many colors.
Because you're literally framing the piece.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see on the Facebook, on this chat group, did you see there was a wonderful rendition of the autumn name tag pattern? And what she had done was she had backed it with some interfacing, folded it over on the sides, pressed it, and then attached it to the outside of a pillow. which made the piece itself look really nice, and
Yes.
it was almost like it was blocked. Someone said, "Did
Absolutely.
you block your pattern?"
Yes,
That was really a nice way to finish things. And
it
again,
certainly was.
she had a pillow that was covered with leaves, but they weren't big.
Yes.
Like the leaves were small enough so that it was like a frame.
Yeah. No, it looked really nice and nicely done.
Hello, Tanya Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathleen, thank you. Tammy says, "Gotta hop on the table."
Yeah, the tablet. Yeah.
Oh, on the tablet.
For the blink tree.
Kathleen says, "I'm looking forward to the retreat." Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my phone.
It is your phone.
Is it my phone?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, they're not going to get an answer today.
That's right. Exactly. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Petra. Kathleen says, "You could attach a bead to the mother of pearl bead to cover the hole."
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathleen. That's very smart. Very pretty on the website. Thank you. Sandra, you're here. Glad you came. Susan says, "Lovely." Oh, that's good. You're watching from Nova Scotia at the Guilds.
National Stitch in Pub. Awesome.
Oh, isn't that
Hi,
cool?
Everybody.
Hello. I don't know how many of you there are there, but it's so nice that a whole group of you as well. Or is it just, you say we are watching, so I don't know, Cheryl Kinsey, how many of you are there?
Watching. But welcome, everybody.
Now we feel like we have to say things carefully.
Yeah, well, that's right. And they're at the library, too, so I guess I'll have to be quiet. Yeah.
Yes, and now I feel like I'm speaking like public speaking.
That's right, yeah.
Serena says, "Hello, ladies."
Hello, Serena.
I still have to stitch the autumn box. That's good. And the autumn box really doesn't go out of style. That's really cool. It's a nice box, actually. And Jennifer says, "Lisa is so talented."
Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
Aren't you, though? Yeah. I agree.
Excuse me, got a little bit of a tickle in my throat.
Are you getting a cold?
I hope not. I feel a little tired.
I sneezed.
Yeah,
twice.
Yeah, only twice. Jeez. Yesterday, I think I sneezed about half a dozen times. So yeah.
I kind of feel like, whenever I get ready for a retreat, I always feel like, okay, if I'm going to get a cold, can I please have it at least a month ahead?
Absolutely.
So it's over by the time everybody comes.
Remember that one year? It was the Thursday, and everybody was arriving, and we went to the hotel to, get everything ready. And I'm going, I feel like I got a cold coming on, and I went home and I slept, but I did have a cold.
Right at the retreat.
Right at the retreat.
What is it? Yeah. It happens so often. I get this feeling. Maybe it's because the retreats are often in the spring and fall when you
I think it was a fall retreat, actually. Yeah.
So we're just going to cross our fingers, eat our zinc or vitamin C or whatever we need, and make sure.
That's right.
Because from now on, mine usually lasts, 4 weeks or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I better not.
Yeah.
Wendy says, "Hi, Thea and Lisa."
Hi, Wendy.
Nice to see you.
Cheryl
Wendy
said,
Schrapp.
"No, not that kind of library now. We've put only 3 of us." Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, 3.
Hi.
That's nice. Dory says, I have a brainwave today. Our neighbor lost their dog the other day, and I'm going to make a sympathy card using the autumn name tag with his name."
Aww.
Oh,
Very
that is so nice to see. Dorothy, what a wonderful brainwave.
Absolutely.
And so giving, too.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
That's very nice.
We're both very happy that to see the amount of effort and talent that is going into the
stitch along.
You know that this is like I think we've been a year and we've done 6. This is now number 7.
Oh, is it number 7
of our stitch alongs?
Was the first one the autumn bookmark?
That was done we released that in September, didn't we?
Was it September?
Yeah, with a little pumpkin at the top.
Yeah.
And ever since, it's just been such a vibrant and exciting group. I don't know why, but I know that what I love to see is the creativity of everyone and how you're brave to do the creativity, because a lot of people, they're so used to, and I include myself, following the pattern.
Use the colors that are there. And
yes, and you don't have to make any decisions, and that is easy, and it's nice.
Yeah.
It's really actually quite comfortable, and so the stitching becomes more meditative, etc. But when you're interpreting someone else's design and changing things, adding a few things, using your own colors, you're really into the more empowering parts of stitching, insofar as you're putting something of yourself in the pattern. It makes it so personal, and everyone has such a different and beautiful interpretation.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one that I didn't like, because you're all kind of ready to do that when you are in this group and you're showing what you can do. One of the things I was interested to see was there were a number of people who came from the All About Smalls, because Donna Granger did that little piece with it yellow all around.
Absolutely,
so very bright and cheerful.
Yeah.
And she posted it in the All About Smalls, and suddenly we got a whole bunch of people coming here. I don't think they're coming here just because I read their answers to the questions, just to get the free pattern. I think they're here because they want to learn and be amongst people who are being creative. Seriously.
Yeah.
So if you have one that you've done and you're happy with it, and you get lots of compliments, etc., I really I ask you to share it on another group. Like just about everybody is on one or two more stitching groups. So if you are, share your interpretation of our stitch along patterns with the group, because they would love to see them, and maybe they will also like to join us with this creative adventure, because that's what this group has become all about. And we're empowering one another to do this, because it's not easy to do stuff on your own and then suddenly find yourself, everyone's looking and, oh, what do they say? And I don't like it. And I remember this extremely well. I was so shy to bring out my own designs. And, I'd ask 300 or 400 times, does this look okay? Or does this look okay? And I still do that.
You still do that. Absolutely.
Right? None of us are born confident in our own creativity. So do, if you are stitching along with the stitch-alongs, do post. It really makes a huge difference to your confidence, because you are going to be admired, or your piece is going to be admired. You will be in a safe and wonderful place here. And then when you're starting to feel a little more confident, I'd suggest that you post it in another group and see what happens, because you're going to get more compliments there.
Yes, definitely.
And don't you think that makes you feel like more creative?
That's right. Yes, absolutely.
You just get more excited, more happy to do it again. So I do recommend that you share here and on another group or several other groups and see what happens. So we're all empowering one another. I had to say all those things because I was so excited to see some more people wanted to come here.
Yeah, and some people are starting their autumn after seeing everybody else's. So
exactly.
It's good to see.
Yeah, because we encourage one another that way, right? It's really good. Oh, and I did want to also mention that there are 2 new moderators because our group has gotten so big.
Yeah, we need some extra help.
We did. And also both Sandys are experiencing some health issues.
Okay, yeah.
And so it's nice we have newer moderators, and they have actually been, they are from our group.
Yes.
And they have already been quite voluble. They've already talked or posted a fair bit or commented a fair bit. So our first one is Shelley Sal.
Yeah.
And she has already started posting with her VS moderator moniker. And the other one is Norma Farrow. And Norma is going to be slower because she's got guests and visitors. So this month is going to be busy for her. But she'll be there. And so if you are seeing the little sign that says hashtag VS moderator, you know that that's a person that can help you or can also encourage you in a way that's extra special. So when you see their comments, pay attention because they know what they're doing.
Yes.
And they will also ask questions of us in our moderator group. We have a little group where we get together and we also ask questions there to make sure that when you ask a question, you get the right answer.
Yeah.
So don't hesitate to ask them. So that was all I wanted to say, because it's all right here on the little note.
Yes, you wrote it very nicely, too.
So what did you do personally this week?
What did I do personally this week? Do I have personal time?
Okay, I don't know if you have personal time or not.
Not a heck of a lot, sorry.
No personal time for you?
No personal time, no.
Well, it's funny. I have had personal time, and all my personal time has gone into walking, trying to get back on my diet.
Oh, yes.
because I have lost it this last couple of months. Actually the whole last month, I think. I was doing fine, and then I just couldn't take it anymore. And I think this is some kind of control issue or whatever, because I felt like everything was coming at me and I had to keep responding to people.
Yeah.
And
and it was coming at you. So,
it's been really coming at me. I think you all know the saga of my condo.
Condo, yes. Yeah.
So that has quieted down considerably.
Yes.
And I'm feeling a lot more like my own person, and I can make my own decisions.
Yeah, you can get back into your regular routine again.
And I think being healthy is just the precursor to being happy. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting back on health track. So it takes about a week for me to get there.
Yeah.
I have to do it slowly. Otherwise, it's too hard on my system. Dorothy says, you have to watch, though, because some groups only want their stuff. Exactly. Yeah. And as we do, we only want Victoria Sampler stuff. Yes. But in a place like All About Smalls, any smalls will do. Yeah. And there's, I don't know, Stitch Mania, there's Stitch Crazy, there, whether anything goes. And you're absolutely right. We want to be sure that you don't interfere with what the rules are.
The rules of that group are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Dorothy says, I made a Halloween card to wish everyone happy Halloween. I was told it was not allowed. It was only a card.
Oh.
And that was in a regular, like a general
group? Yeah, because if it's, was like All About Smalls, I would consider a card to be a small. So
I would too. So I guess everyone does have their own rules, and our rules are mainly a Victoria Sampler pattern.
Absolutely.
And whatever you do with the stitch along is also a Victoria Sampler pattern originally.
Yes.
So that's not a problem. We do that also to make it so that it's focused. Obviously we are Victoria Sampler people.
Yeah.
But the main thrust of all of our things that we do is to encourage people to both get creative, to design their own way, our patterns, and to also learn stitches.
Yes.
It's not just about cross stitch. That's one of the things that I got so excited about when I started designing with stitches.
Mm-hmm.
Samplers are a good way to kind of show them, but I love putting in different stitches now because they're all different than crosses.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal about Victoria Sampler.
Yeah.
There are other designers who do the same thing. I'm not saying that, but having that as part of our ethic is to teach people how to do the specialty stitches when they already know how to do cross stitch.
Absolutely.
It's so important.
Yeah.
Because you really find that there's all sorts of
there's a wide variety of stitches out there that are, interesting
and fun and beautiful.
Fun to do. Yeah.
And it expands your whole stitching horizon to nth degree, because if you're only stitching crosses, then you get pictures made with the crosses, which is lovely, beautiful, gorgeous. Some of them are unbelievably beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I couldn't imagine not being able to do those, but also learn the history and the stitches that are our legacy as embroiderers from like centuries of history.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but you go to any other country or Indigenous people, everyone has their own special way of decorating their clothes. And their
adding color to things.
They're weaving. And so it's really fun to include some of those things in your stitching.
Yes.
In your personal stitching. Well, we're all convinced about, specialty stitching.
Yeah.
That's why the Victoria Sampler Academy exists, is to get people to learn them.
Learn specialty stitches, absolutely.
And then you find, something new in this pattern. I can do this. Isn't that fun? And I know many of you are already converted, so I don't have to encourage you. But there's, newbies here, and we want to get more people who are newbies so that they can learn as well. And anyway, what does Wendy say?
Well, she's bummed because her hard drive died a week ago and she lost all her freebies she saved. Wow. No fun.
So it sounds like you lost all of our stitch-along patterns also. Just FYI, those stitch-along patterns will come back eventually at some point. Yeah. Just wanted you to know. Sandra.
Thanks, Sandra.
Okay, I don't know if you're reading this or not, but Sandra's saying, Some days you two are just nuts, and I love it.
Not just some days. I think this is a permanent thing.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Good to have you here again. So nice to see all old friends.
Yeah.
You see anyone else saying things? Oh, Loretta says she enjoys
doing specialty stitches.
Mm-hmm. Sandy's back.
Yeah. No problem.
Wendy oh, Wendy. Yeah. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm sorry about your hard drive, etc. Yeah. So email me at thea@victoriasampler.com and we'll see what we can do for you. It's not very fun. It's like having a flood or a fire or something. Yes. No fun at all. Jennifer says, all of my specialty stitching knowledge has come from Victoria Samplers. Yeah. Oh, I bought several of your patterns before I learned just because they were so beautiful. Well, that's really nice to hear. Yeah. That's really nice. Thank you. Makes a huge difference to my day. Wendy says, I love that VS has all the variety of stitches. Yes, exactly right, Wendy.
Absolutely.
Makes it an art. And it becomes just a little more than making pictures. Just a little. I don't know about you, but every time I make a specialty stitch, I think, oh, this connects me with all the stitches that, other people have done for years and years before I was even born. Like my grandparents and my grandmothers and my great-grandmothers, they were doing these stitches. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were your parents and grandparents stitchers?
No.
Not at all.
Well, I shouldn't say that. My dad's mom was an extremely creative woman. She was a seamstress and a knitter and a crocheter, and she did a lot of rug hooking, that type of thing.
She's like you. You do all these things too.
She did a wide variety of creative things.
So, and she must have gotten it from someone in your family also.
Well, I'm sure she probably did, back in the day. Her sister was also an extremely creative needlewoman as well. So, they probably learned that, on the prairies back before the Depression.
Self-entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She was also extremely musical as well. So she, played the banjo and the piano.
The banjo?
She played the banjo and the accordion and, yeah.
Actually, I saw that show, the country music. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's the new Ken Burns show about country music.
Oh, okay. And no, I've not caught it. Yeah.
I heard that the banjo was imported from Africa, which I had no idea.
No, I didn't know that either.
And it was associated with, the Appalachian music and things like that. Yeah. But no, apparently it was an African instrument. You just never know.
I did not know that.
Wendy said, Marty says, if I get to come, how many attendees at the retreat plus the 4 of you? Oh, we have 150 people coming.
Marty, email me at info@victoriasampler.com.
We will discuss. If you can manage the text here, we can certainly do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. You're still thinking you're going to do something, aren't you?
That's right.
Give out gifts, and I don't know, with your shoulder the way it is, I really hope that you get to come. Yes. And do have hope that you will too. Yes. Clary says, good afternoon. See, there's someone sick with a cold. Right. It can happen anytime. Take your vitamin C, everyone.
Exactly.
Yes, Diane.
We missed you. Yes. Diane, I do have a question for you. I did email you yesterday, and the email came back to me. So I was just wondering if you received it. It was in regards to the retreat with your confirmation number and that. So let me know if you got it. That would be great.
Thanks, Wendy. Yeah. So nice. It's lovely to get a compliment on a day like this. It's a little bit at the end of the week, and we've been really busy.
Exactly.
Don't forget now that the Bling Tree is also a student kit.
Yes.
Okay? And you can probably get ahead of everyone else after I email everyone, they will know that it's also a student kit, and it'll go right away. So if you're interested in the student kit for the Bling Tree, which has everything in it except the finishing fabric, do go to student kits in the menu.
Absolutely. Diane, that's for you too, because I know you had emailed me asking about it. So it's ready for you to order now.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Dory got one too. Diane. And she didn't say whether she got your email or not. Diane, did
Yeah.
you get that
Did
email
you get the email?
from Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay. Lorraine is in Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
Yay. I can't believe it.
She's probably exhausted.
You made it though, and you're alive. That's good.
And how long of a layover do you have, Lorraine, before you get on the plane to fly to Toronto?
This is so interesting. And everyone, just so you know, Lorraine is our head or chief moderator. So she's also a member of the Victoria Sampler family, along with our other newer moderators. Giovanna, Tateo, how nice to see you.
Hello.
Big waves.
Yeah.
And Mickey says,
oh, Lorraine said she got the email. Thanks, Lorraine. Yay!
Yours were not returned. There were only 3 that were returned.
Only 3.
And they were all Canadian people.
That's right. Diane was one of them.
Cheryl.
Cheryl in Vancouver was another one. So Cheryl, if you watch this later on, email me and let me know if you got the email or not. And then Susan in Victoria was another one.
Susan Robinson, right?
Susan Robinson.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind we bandy around your name like that.
Exactly. So let me know if you got the email. 5 hours of a layover.
Oh,
wow.
So you have to go sleep somewhere in some dark corner where there's no activity.
Yeah.
When I had a long layover, I managed to find a lounge. I hope you have a lounge.
Oh, where that's empty.
Yeah, exactly.
An empty lounge.
With nobody coming and going, and with showers and everything. Corinne says, sorry, it's a good time to go to the kitchen for dinner here in France. Goodbye,
Corinne.
Have a nice dinner. What is that called in French? I can't remember.
Can't remember. Oh, Diane says no email.
Okay, well,
Diane.
thanks for letting us know.
Well, I'll try again today. And I know it's your email address because I checked everywhere. So I will try and email that to you.
Do it one more time. Lorraine says she doesn't want to make us jealous, but I had a bed across the Pacific. No wonder you can do it.
Lucky you.
Or, smart you.
Yeah, smart you, exactly. Yes.
Oh, that's the way to travel. Oh, I can just see it.
Yeah.
Where can I see the retreat piece? At the beginning of this replay, you should be able to see it. But don't forget, we're not quite finishing it yet. Mickey Brassard. Here we go. I'm going to show you.
Lined up?
I think so. That's the way it's going to look very soon.
Exactly.
Just not glued down yet, but it will be.
And here's the little needle book with some wool felt in it. And there's that, and then that. And my fingers are probably covering everything, weren't they?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll be able to see it when you get here. And Margaret says, I just come on. I can't get used to the timing.
Like, I understand. Last week, I think you totally forgot because you were facing away from the clock.
Oh, yes.
Right. And then I don't know about you, but just earlier today, it was 20 minutes after, and I was busy doing things. And I went, oh my, because I heard you come in to the studio where we've got the lights on. And I thought, oh, I haven't even thought about it. So it's important to get our timing right.
It is indeed. Yeah.
And Mickey says, so cute. Thank you. That's good. And Wendy loves it too. Lorraine says, oh, yes, she's answering to Marty. Well, that's awesome.
Captain with Qantas. Yay.
Yeah. Does he get to?
That's why she got the bed.
That's why she got the bed. She's got the pole.
The pole.
The influence.
Now, was your son flying the plane, Lorraine?
That would be really neat. And then you get to go and sit in the cockpit.
That's right. Yes.
Well, we have come to the end of our little Facebook Friday.
We do, but I do want to do.
Yes, yes.
I have to do this because we're almost a third sold out of our next order that's coming in now.
Okay.
And so if
of
the spindle pin cushion,
right? This wooden thing.
The wooden pin cushion. So if you are interested in the pin cushion and would like to be added to the wait list, email me at info@victoriasampler.com.
And the cool thing is that we have 3 patterns for this already.
Absolutely.
And we have a
got it.
beehive scissor holder as well. And very soon we're going to have another piece that adds to this wooden thing.
Yeah.
So get excited because it's coming. It's coming to you soon.
Soon. Exactly.
Don't forget to email Lisa at info@victoriasampler.com if you want to be on the waiting list. Okay, I think we made it.
We
in
made it? 45 minutes?
minutes.
Yeah.
Wendy says, I have agoraphobia. Oh,
Oh.
can they make virtual retreats?
Oh.
Wendy, we
Yeah.
should put on a, actually, we were thinking of doing a little bit of a live show.
We were, yeah.
So you
on
can
Friday.
kind of when we do the thing, it's going to start on Friday morning. The problem with that is we probably won't be able to do it 9:30 in the morning.
No.
That's when we just get started.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like a little bit nerve-wracking for both of
Yeah.
us because we've got so many
especially on the
things.
first day, on the Friday, yeah.
So if we do, we'll announce it in the group and
Yes.
we'll do it probably on Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
But we will come and say hello on Friday morning,
Yeah.
just briefly. It's just, I was thinking that what we might be able to do is put like a VS retreat cam.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So it's just sitting
Yeah.
there and you can see the whole room. You can see people moving around and it'll just stay on.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So there won't be any interaction,
No,
but you'd be able to see what's happening.
we can do that through Facebook, I
Yeah.
think. Can't we?
I think we can.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
depends on the internet connection there
Yes,
at
that's
the
the other
hotel.
thing.
And,
Yeah.
we'll just see if we can do
Yeah.
it. If we can, we will. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
And he was not flying the plane. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Have a great weekend, everyone.
You
Thank
too,
you.
Loretta.
Oh, Diane, I'm so glad you got it.
Yay.
And lots of love. Oh, Sandy, I'm so glad you
Yeah.
like the camera idea because I think that, when you want to join in and you can't because you're far away or you have agoraphobia, those kinds of things can impede you in joining in. And we want you to feel very included, anyone who's watching this replay as well. So maybe we can manage it.
Maybe we can. We'll have
Exciting.
to see what happens.
Mhm.
So,
Love you all. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sandra De Leon, for
Exactly.
being here. Sandy Werbitsky, our great moderators,
and Lorraine.
and Lorraine, and our newest moderators, Norma
Exactly.
and Shelley.
And Shelley.
We welcome you
Yes.
to our group.
Exactly.
Okay, have a wonderful weekend.
Exactly. Until next week.
See ya.
See you all. Bye-bye. Happy stitching.